What's going on, everybody? So today we have some interesting news regarding the new Milestone Supercross 25 game. One of the biggest complaints about the game so far has been the online lobby list, or the lack of a list. It's more of like a playlist, and it looks like that's going to be changing here shortly. So before, in the previous games, what we had was kind of like a list of servers that you could browse, and you could select whatever one you kind of thought would meet what you were looking for, whether it was 250, 450, how many riders were in the lobby, whether there was collisions, no collisions, AI, no AI, things like that. It worked pretty well, and generally you could find plenty of full lobbies. But now people are pretty upset because you can't really seem to do that. It's more of like a matchmaking system where you just join online racing and it just puts you in a rotating server list. You don't really get to pick the track or really anything. And it seemed like people really hated that. Now, I can't say that I blame them. I don't really see the benefit of doing it this way. It's not like a shooter game or something, but it would seem that there's a reason that Milestone is doing this. And it's something that I've been kind of speculating on. If you guys have watched any of my live streams or things like that, when this subject comes up, I kind of said, you know what, I think it's because they're working on a ranked system. Now, personally, I think that they could have worked in a ranked system with their old serverless style of online racing. But I have to give Milestone at least some credit for trying to improve, even if it's not necessarily well received. One of the biggest things that they've gotten a lot of crap for over the years is copy and pasting their games. Sometimes when you change things, though, it's not very well received. And while this change might not be the right direction to go, at least they're trying something. And it seems like ranked online racing could be pretty fun. I'm really interested to see exactly how it works out. But what we do know for sure is it's going to be seasons, and each season will last a month. So far, they have about 1 year of seasons scheduled right now. And in those seasons, you will earn rewards if you rank high enough. So how do you rank up, and what are the rankings, you might ask? Well, surprisingly, Milestone did provide a pretty detailed description of that. So let's go ahead and break that down. So to quote their website, there will be 5 ranks that can be climbed by collecting points. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and hero. For every 100 points you earn, you'll move up a tier until you reach the last one, where then you can continue to earn points and improve your position on the leaderboard. Each of these ranks, except for hero, has 3 tiers. So if you want to climb from bronze to silver, you'll start at bronze 3, and then you'll have to reach bronze 2, then go to bronze 1, and then you will eventually graduate to silver 3, and so on. Based on your rank at the end of the season, you'll receive a themed piece of gear to add to your rider customization. If you finish a season at the highest rank, you will automatically receive the prizes of the lower ones. Those who receive the hero rank won't receive any additional prizes on top of the gear of the platinum prizes, but their name will appear on the global leaderboard that can be seen in the multiplayer hub. An extra piece of gear can be earned by completing the monthly quest regardless of your rank. So what might these gear pieces look like? Bronze, you're not going to get anything supposedly. Silver, you'll get the boots. Gold, you'll get a helmet livery. Platinum is a suit livery. Hero, no extra gear, but you get the leaderboard celebratory thing. And looks like the bonus quest will be goggles. So I'm kind of not sure exactly what the bonus quest is going to consist of. Now, like I said, these seasons are going to last a month, and they will reset on the first Monday of every month. So the date will be slightly different. It's not something so simple like the first of each month, which I feel like might have been a little bit easier to understand. But anyways, the first Monday of every month, they're going to reset the leaderboards. And they're also going to kind of do a soft reset on your rank. So at the end of each season, your ranks and points will be reset. Everyone will return to the lowest tier of the previous rank that they earned. So if you reach the gold 1, 2, or 3 tier, then you're going to start the next season at silver 3. Or I'm assuming if you went to platinum, then you would start at gold 3. So this is a pretty interesting change on Milestone's part. I definitely think it'll help a little bit with the longevity of online play. But one thing that will probably not help is if people are just not satisfied with the overall online gameplay, because at the end of the day, if the game's not fun, it doesn't really matter. I think the in-game gameplay is actually really good. The collisions are good, the servers run smoothly, so all that's really good. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. But what we don't want to do is try to play online and then we get forced to play as 250s when we just want to ride 450s or something like that. Or maybe we get forced to play on a motocross track when in reality we just want to ride on Daytona. So at the end of the day, I'm not 100% sure how the online system is going to change, if it's going to change at all with the new ranking system. But one thing we do know for sure is it is going to change in the sense that they're going to be adding this online ranked system. And I would imagine it's going to be completely separate from just casual online play. I would hope that they would at least give us the option to play online not ranked in case you just want to, you know, relax and not have to worry about fighting for your life to stay in the gold or platinum tiers. But it definitely seems like they're taking some steps in the right direction with the online play. Like I said, the servers run really smoothly, the collisions interact pretty well. And one really cool feature that they added this year is that you get kicked after like 40 or so seconds of inactivity, which was a big problem before, where you would always have like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 guys just lingering in a lobby for multiple races at a time before they would get kicked or leave. So in reality, a full 12-rider lobby was only ever 7 or 8, maybe 9 guys playing the game. Where now, if you can manage to get a full 16-man lobby, you got 15 or 16 guys playing the game, which is just pretty much double what we would get before. So while Milestone did do some weird stuff like taking the online lobby list out of the game, getting rid of race director mode, and not having bowl corners in the custom track editor at launch, I do think that they're taking some cool steps in the right direction. Hopefully they can continue to update the game and make it even better. I think that we basically took like 9 steps forward, 6 steps back with this game. A lot of really cool improvements. The livery editor and things like that are also really cool. The physics are pretty fun to play in general, in my opinion. The career mode is really good. The AI is really good. We have some sort of terrain changing throughout the game. I don't really know that you should call it deformation. A lot of really cool things that they're working on, but they just took out some really basic, simple stuff too, like they took away free ride. You can't just ride around on the map anymore. And then all the other things I already mentioned. So I would really like to see the bowl corners be added back. They did confirm in their Discord that that is a bug that they're working on. It's a known bug, a known issue. It wasn't supposed to be like that. How the game launched like that is a whole nother question. And the whole UI of the track editor is just crazy. I think they tried to make it simpler and easier to use, and by doing that, they actually made it way harder. And a lot of us are absolutely screaming for them to please add a way to spectate or manage the race like a race director mode, so that way we can properly run league races. Hopefully they hear us on that. I did my first league race. I participated in my first league race a couple days ago. That's actually what this footage is from. And man, I gotta tell you, the potential here is absolutely massive with it being full crossplay, and you can't really cover it properly or manage it correctly because there is no race director. So the host is actually in the lobby racing, which is fine if that's what you want to do, but most of the time people want to stream the races, they want to commentate over the races, and they want to be able to warn people as they're getting lapped or if they're riding too aggressive, and be able to kick people actively during the race. All of these features cannot be done without the race director mode. So like I said, hopefully that gets added in. But overall, in a private lobby, playing with my friends on a good track, this game is a lot of fun. So I'm not here to complain, but let me know what you guys think about getting the online ranked mode and just playing online in general. If you guys made it this far, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, because we're going to be bringing you guys all kinds of great Supercross 25 and other motocross gaming content. So make sure you stick around for that. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.